Alright, we're going to watch Bella's breaststroke underwater. Keep in mind, too, while you're watching the breaststroke and you listen to the commentary, also check the email for the notes that Lynette has sent as well. Those are kind of good verbal cues as well that you can kind of look and see what we are looking at and what we'd like to see you continue to work on. Bella, your breaststroke really looks pretty good overall. We just wanted to see it at normal speed first. We're going to kind of slow it down here as we go through. The first thing we really like is we like how you're fully engaged with your hands and your head's really getting down underwater. So you do a great job of rolling that shoulder forward. Your kick is good and strong. You want to make sure that you finish that kick a little bit early. You kind of see your hands start to pull just before those feet come all the way together. So let's make sure those feet get all the way together on that pull, or before we start that pull. And because you're a little deep there, you're almost a little late on that breath. If we can get that head up just a little bit earlier by staying a little more shallow, that's going to be good. But again, you're starting to drive your hands forward. You can see right here and right here that you've got that kick already engaged. You're pushing towards the other end of the wall, which is fantastic with those arms. Good. Eyes are looking down. We like that a lot. Always want to try and keep that spine in line. Keep your head in a neutral position. Go through a little bit slower here. Kind of see that you're a little bit on an angle, so your hips and your legs are a little low. We'd like to see is your hips up a little bit higher here, so we're a little bit more flat as we're coming into that next pull. Okay, you don't want to be quite so much on an angle. The less you get that angle, the less resistance you have going this way. All right, so you want to try and keep your body as small and as compact and as streamlined as possible. The pull phase of your breaststroke is so good. We like your arms here. We like your elbows. We like how you're pulling back underneath the water. When you turn those palms in, you bring them in, and you really do a great job of driving your hands forward. I mean, really fantastic job of driving your hands forward. If we can get that kick maybe a little smaller, just a tad, I think you're going to find a little more success and a little bit more speed with that breaststroke. As we go into our turn, kind of see that as we went into that turn, it was almost a little bit short. So let's slow it down. Right there, you probably could have just glided in that wall, but you took an extra stroke. And so right as you hit that wall, your legs were just about to finish that. Kick. Right there, your hands are touching and your feet just came together. So let's make sure we kind of judge where that wall is just a little bit better. As we go into your turn, you can start to see that you're bringing those feet in together, okay, which is fantastic. We want to see that you stack those feet as best you can, and right there they're stacked. You're doing a good job. You've already got your hand coming off that wall, and your feet aren't quite on the wall, which is perfect. We want to see a good fast turn, and by transitioning from one direction to the next, with getting that hand off that wall quickly, it's going to help that transition be a lot faster, so we like that. You did a good job of bringing your arms, looked like right behind your head. And we're getting ready to push off the wall here. We like your foot placement. We like how you're going to be pushing down a little bit. That's good. But those arms are not in a streamlined position. You can see right here, there's a little bit of space between those hands. You want to make sure you stack those hands one on top of the other with a nice tight streamline all the way through. The tighter your streamline is, the faster you go through the water. The fastest you are in a race is on your dive. But the second fastest you are in a race is on every single turn. Okay, so you got to make sure that gets a little bit better. Nice glide there. I mean, really good, almost 2.5 second glide. This is where the flags are, so we'd like to see you get a little bit closer there, but that's really strong. Also, right now, we like where your hands are getting ready to do that pull. You're pushing everything back. That's fantastic. Let's rewind that a little bit. I want to see that dolphin kick. If we come off that wall, and I know we're going at a little bit of slower speed, that dolphin kick is very, very tiny. Okay, so we got to really make sure we work on that dolphin kick. It's got to be a lot stronger of a kick. The other thing is, as you do your pull, so as you do that pull right here, you can see that when you do that little bit, now all of a sudden you're tucking your chin down. You're tucking your chin down, and now it's taking you back down. So before, you came out here, and then you should have been starting to go up here with that pull, right? But you're trying to go deeper. Let's not try to push ourselves quite so deep. You kind of see where your hips are a little bit more on an angle there as well. Okay? Hands are out to the side. You want to see them on the front of those thighs. Now here we got a good job of bringing their hands straight in. Okay, you kept your hands close to your body. That's fantastic. We got our feet engaged in the kick. Really, right here is probably one of the best pullouts at the end of the stroke that I've seen from anybody. It's just nice and gradual. Your eyes are looking forward. We can probably keep those head down just a little bit more, but that's okay because you're getting ready to start that breath. And right here, your hands are about the widest point they can get, and your head's just breaking the surface. People can't do that much better than that. Bella, that's so good. And a good stroke. Right into it. Perfect stroke. Bella, well done.